Getting your nails done. So Cancer signs, I saw actually red nails. They were definitely like, you would get them done at a nail salon, you know? They were like freshly done when I felt the energy behind the King of Swords here. Now, this is metaphorical. I know there's some dudes watching, so this can't be all, this can't be all literal. So red nails, what is red fingernails? Well, this is just like sort of a routine thing that you would get done, and you would get a service done at like at an establishment. This is sort of like almost like a little bit of a luxury. This is sort of like an aesthetic service that's a luxury. That's how we're going to summarize an aesthetic service that's a luxury. Now, I saw two other things. I saw fish bones. So some of you guys might feel like there's not that you don't have either enough money to pay for that service, or the service like isn't available. There's a lack of like options or places you can do this. Getting your nails done, it's a metaphor for it. It could be nails done, hair done, everything did. It could be anything, right? Any service that is a little bit of a luxury where you get pampered a little bit and you pay for it. Now, the last thing that I saw is a bridge. The bridge is a very simple symbol. It's a symbol for a facilitator. So that's just the hairdresser, right? Facilitates your nails. The the lady at the nail salon, she facilitates you doing your nails because maybe you guys you're not used to doing this on your own. You're not. King of Swords. In fact, doing it on your own, you think it comes out like shit. Or you just feel like you're not up to the standard or it's just been so long since you've been able to go that your nails look like shit. So it's any of those situations because you don't feel great about your current nails, or the fact that you can't get your nails done, whatever, metaphorically speaking, with the King of Swords. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Let's see what else we can find out here. So the King of Wands is how you feel when your nails are done, when your hair is done, when you've been pampered and you've gotten through all these luxuries, you feel on top of your game. King of Swords. Right now, Three of Swords. You don't feel on top of your game. You feel like shit. You feel like dirty, scummy. You feel like your hair is matted. Whatever it is, you just don't feel like you don't feel like the King of Wands because you haven't gotten this service that is a little bit of a luxury, either because you haven't had the money or because it hasn't been available for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and pull oracle cards and see if we can get any more information. Tell me more about nails, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, this could even be like a spa treatment. This could be going to the gym, right? It's like anything where you're using sort of you're in like a luxury style environment where it's like a facilitator service. Anyway, we have Jupiter that came out, we have the ship, and we have the city. Well, that's interesting. Hold on. I'm going to get a couple more cards because this is getting interesting. Okay. So, with Venus and Uranus here, there is an idea that you're missing where you don't have to go to the salon. So either the idea that's escaping you, because Uranus and Venus is an idea, and it's an idea on how to address your issue. The issue of the fact that you look ugly, you look gross. Venus is your aesthetic. So you don't have to go to a salon you don't have to use this service if you find the idea, if you find the answer. So this could be, for example, having a friend who's a hairdresser come to your house and they charge, half the price. Or maybe you don't have time to go to the hair salon, and so it's really more of a time issue. And so by finding somebody who's willing to go to your house, you solve the problem. And so there's your idea, and it solves your problem so that you're able to do it now, and you're able to not feel ugly because now we have, Venus is on the board. But like I said, with the ship here, you don't actually have to go to this place. You don't have to do it the normal way that society or the city provides this service. So either this could mean just doing it yourself, like cutting your hair at home. It could mean that. I don't think it is. I think you guys I think the people who I'm reading for feel like their own skills are not up to par to do this job, but there's an idea that you guys are missing. There's an idea on how to fulfill this thing, whether, like I said, it's finding a friend, doing it yourself, maybe it's a setup, right? Getting a bunch of mirrors so you can do your own hair. Let's see what's on the bottom. On the bottom, we have the universal hexagram. So again, universal hexagram is a card for spirituality. This is, let's pull advice and see what we can find out for advice for you guys. Oh, let's do tarot, actually. Any advice here for Cancer signs regarding getting their nails did? Regarding the fish bones, you know, how can they make ends meet, basically, and have these luxuries in their life without breaking the bank, basically, or without changing their habits or lifestyle. Ooh, hold on. I got a card fell. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Like I said, there's a specific person, because this is Two of Cups is like a one-on-one relationship. There's a specific person who you can go instead of going to the normal business. And maybe it's like a one-on-one personal, like, cash, you know, off the books sort of a deal. And it's a family member, 10 of Cups, somebody who is familiar, 10 of Cups. And this is how you solve the problem. This is how you bridge the gap between finding a way to get your nails done and having enough money, because fish bones, there's something lacking. Fish bones is something lacking, right? So it's either you're lacking time or money. This is how you solve it. And now let's see just the next couple cards here. We've got the Nine of Wands and the Lovers. The Nine of Wands is the professional. It's the person who has the skill set to do the job that you don't think you can do, and then you hire them. The Lovers is a contract, so there you go. This is how you solve the problem. You find... Hold on. I don't want to misshuffle that. Okay. Anyway, okay. Let's ask... so we're going to close out your reading, but before I close out your reading, let's ask one final bit of advice. If there's any last advice here for my Cancer signs. Any last advice for Cancer signs regarding the spread or in general? Aquarius and the Sword. That is finding a weird, unique, off-kilter way of doing something. And again, the Sword is a card for like a bit of an idea. It's actually clear thinking. So if there is something that would if you were to think clearly, you would think of a weird way to solve the problem. And like I said, this is like another person. This is like another person or another party that isn't the normal business or the normal way that society does the thing. And that's it. And then you can do it. And that is your reading. Cancer signs, thank you guys for being here. If you did like this reading, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow the channel. Check out Patreon if you want to support what I do. Links for that are below.